Hey everybody, JDM What? It's July 28th, 2017, and figured I would do just kind of like a quick opening of like whatever I got in the mail this week. Been working all week, so I haven't really had time to go over all the crap that I got. A lot of it's just kind of random personal stuff, like some server stuff, some client build stuff. Um, and I also have a stack of cards that I have yet to find a use for, or I need to repurpose for something, and I'll go over that too. So one of the first things I got this. I guess you can pronounce it kale, but it's a keycap puller. Got it from Mass Drop. It was about $7. It's pretty neat. This is actually the second one I have. I like the first one so much I got another. Um, it has kale blues on the top, and I guess this is a kale brown and a kale red on the side. Just like a key switch tester built in, and it's got decent construction, but it's the typical wire puller and works pretty well. I've had my last one for about a year, and I've been just throwing it in my backpack, so I figured I would have one just as, kind of sit on my desk here. I won't mess around with it. Let's see, should I dig into the boxes? Let me do what's on my desk here. Throw that to the side. So I got an old IBM M1015. It's a SAS2 card. It's got two SAS2 ports, which you can break out into 4 SATA each. And these run about $100. I paid a little bit more for this one at the time because it was already pre-flashed to IT mode for FreeNAS, and I didn't want to mess around with flashing it, but I haven't actually reflashed because now FreeNAS supports P20 IT mode, which is just like the firmware version. This one's only P16, so I haven't actually updated it yet, but I took it out, went with a different solution. Be careful when you buy these because on eBay, there's actually some that are listed for like $50, and from what I've heard, that's not the right one. But anyway, what I've heard is there's some like counterfeit M1015s and other similar cards like Dell Perk and LSI cards. So just be careful, kind of do your best to buy from a reputable seller. See if there's any way you can validate whether it's authentic or not. I know for a fact this one is. Just from the guy that I bought it from, I know him pretty well. So there's that. This little guy, I have a couple of these in use right now. This is a 8087 to 8088 external SAS converter. So you can take like 2 cables from your M1015, put them in here, and then you can hook up a DAS or just an external SAS device through these 8088 connectors. It's pretty handy. I think these run about $20. I mean, it took me like a week and a half to get this one from China, but make sure you get one with a low profile bracket. You never know when you need one of those, just in case you go like a 2U setup or something like that down the road. Next nifty little thing, HP SAS expander. These things are so sweet. I bought this when it was around $45, and I mean, I can't tell you how much I've used this thing. This thing is amazing. So it only takes PCI Express power. It doesn't actually interface with the bus at all. You take your HBA, like your M1015 or whatever card you have, and take 2 cables from here, and you go to port here and port here, and it expands to this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and that one. So up to 7 if you do dual linking. It'll do up to 8 if you do a single link. So you can do from one port here to just one port on this card, and you can use 8, which is 32 potential drives. If you do dual linking, you'll have twice the bandwidth, which is what I recommend. There's really no reason. Just make sure your HBA supports dual linking. You can also go 80, 88 in from like a 16E or just like a external SAS HBA, and then use all of these ports, including the two quote uplink ports. But then you can have 8 ports internal completely. So if you were to put this in a DAS and you find some way to power this, you just need one connector in here, and then you can split these guys out into 32 SATA. This thing is so sweet. And like I said, I bought it when it was like 45 bucks. Gosh, I hope my link's all messed up. Now they're sitting at 16 bucks. Free shipping. And make sure you get the green PCB version. Don't get the yellow one. The yellow one's out of date, will not work. And as far as compatibility goes, it's the same compatibility with like whatever HBA you have, because there's no drivers, there's no interfacing with the OS or anything like that. It just uses this for power. It's completely dependent on your HBA. So these things are neat. And probably my favorite new thing, I'm actually using one of these in my servers right now. This is a LSI 9201 16E. 16E being 4 ports external. This is SAS 2. I mean, this is like a $400 card that no one wants because it's all external SAS and nobody uses external SAS, apparently. So these are only going for like less than 40 bucks. You can flash them to IT mode. The 9201 controller is IT mode only. You can't put it in IR mode, no RAID, nothing like that. But it's super easy to flash. Use the Mega RAID software on Windows. Just chuck it in, flash it, take it out, put it in whatever you want. Yeah, this thing's sweet. This is what I have hooked up from my FreeNAS server to my DAS right now. I have already pre-flashed this one just in case I want to hook up anything else. So this is probably gonna stick around just for a backup, or I want to expand later. All right, now I'm gonna get rid of all this crap. Put it somewhere. Here, Mr. Keyboard. Hold that. All right, save this Smash Dropbox for last. This is what I think it is totally non-computer related. So these were on sale, Slick Deals. I saw the thing, they were like 50 bucks. They're LED bulbs, just straight up bulb replacements for pretty much whatever car you want. These are H11 size. These are gonna be for the Focus ST. We already put a pair of the C-Max, they're amazing. Have a pair for the Focus ST. I actually got a pair for the fog lights as well, just because why not? I couldn't find yellow fogs that I really liked and I thought would be good and bright enough, so we're gonna try out the LED, I don't know, just like the regular 6000K LED in the fogs, and see how they do. What's neat about these is because they're LED and not HID, you don't need a ballast. You can just use a standard connector, and yeah, just straight plug and play. I guess it's time for me to wake up. So construction is pretty good. Got a heatsink on the back, and they actually have a little fan on the back that sucks air in through here and blows it through the fins. I noticed on the Fords that we have, they have rubber caps that go on the back of the headlight housing like this. and that would cover the fan and almost, I mean, this would stick out and touch the rubber cap, so I just removed the cap entirely. I'm trying to keep this washer on so that no water and whatnot gets in there. These are actually waterproof, so you can dunk the whole thing and they'll be good. I think they're IP68 rated. Let's pull up the, yeah. So they're $49.99 normally. This sale price I think is complete crap. I haven't seen them go above 50 bucks, but there was a promo code that brought them down to 28 a set, so that's pretty neat. Oh, and because they're LED, they're not HID or anything like that, they tried to emulate the halogen beam pattern by putting the LEDs on the sides. So the lights shine this way and not straight out. And I think that would help with not blinding people, because I know that there's a big issue with not using the correct housings with either this type of light or HIDs, aftermarket HIDs. And so yeah, there's a lot of people, like, whatever you do, don't stick HIDs in standard halogen housings, because you'll just blind every single freaking person. They're gonna flash the lights at you and say like, oh, you have your high beams on. No, just don't do that. So hopefully these will turn out good. Maybe I'll do a little video after and see how they look. Oh, and I guess these are for the, this is a different brand, but they were the same price. This brand didn't have the H1s, which are the high beam bulbs. So these are H1s. They looked almost identical. They're, you know, the different brand, but I think it's just the typical Chinesium. We'll rebrand it under a different name because we can. So I'll get these out of the way. And I'm not sure what's in this Newegg guy, but I have a feeling it's something boring. Yeah. It is a 5 1/4 to 2.5 or 3.5 SSD tray. This is for a build I'm doing. The build I'm going to be live streaming. The dude wants it to be able to hold 8 drives, so we're taking it from, I guess actually he wants to do 10 drive capacity. The case holds 8 natively, so this will expand it to 10, just using the 2 drive bays there. So I think these are like $6 on Amazon. Oh, that's kind of neat. This is actually cool. You can hold 2 2.5-inch drives on the tray, and yeah, 2 2.5 or 1 3.5. So that's pretty neat. And last but not least, I ordered too much shit on Massdrop, and the problem with Massdrop is most of the stuff is decently priced. So you order something and you're like, cool, I'll get it whenever. And you do. You get it whenever. You get it whenever they feel like it. Whenever the vendor decides, like, yeah, we'll ship out 1,000 orders or whatever. It takes that long. It takes freaking forever. Some of the stuff I ordered last year, I ordered like November last year, just starting to get it. But it's okay, because you order too much shit and a stream of stuff just keeps coming in. And you never know what you're gonna get. And you open the mail and you're like, oh shit, I got something from Massdrop. So these are the, I think they're Tai-Hao. These are the Hawaii double shot PBT caps. I think they're standard cherry profile. I know they'll fit any MX style switch. Yeah, this is what they're gonna look like. Hopefully they look pretty sweet. Wait. Oh, that's kind of neat. I didn't see this in the inclusion, but there's some like white accessory caps that came with it. Yep, Taihao. Oh, a little marked up, but it just rubs off. So I'll put these on one of my boards just to see how they look. They look pretty nifty. Comes with like a little ring style puller. I really don't like these. I don't recommend using these. It's a good way to scratch up your keys. Like these won't scratch because they're PBT and they're this color all the way through. But if you have like a top painted or something like that ABS, this is a really, really good way to just strip your keys over and over again by just, yeah, don't recommend doing this. I mean, I guess it's nifty to have just to have one, but I'm just going to take a look at some of the colors here. I guess this is the top row. This is going to be the middle row. And believe it or not, I think I got one of these in my last key set from Taihao. And it's a rubberized, it's almost like the injection mold. I don't know, this is really strange. The last one I got was blue, and it's got like just a regular ABS inside, clear plastic, rubber outside, like very, very rubberized, very textured on the top. And I don't know what this is. This is a 7 key, but I hope to God there's a real 7 key in here. Let's see, the 7 key is orange. Let's see. 3, 4, 9, 8. Oh, come on. 2 and 5. Page up. You bastards. There's that 6. Seriously? What the? Oh, okay. Well, there's 7. So yeah, I don't know if this is like something this is just like a assembly line error, and this like popped out of the mold. And but see, that's what's weird to me is this 7 and this 7 aren't. Maybe it's the numpad 7. That's the lighter orange color. There's 8, 9. So yeah, if someone knows what the hell this thing is, the number 7 in the middle is not even like, it's aligned center. This is aligned bottom left, and this one's aligned top left. So I don't know, maybe it's from a different set. But yeah, maybe it's just a novelty thing. I don't know. Anyway, what I was trying to do was just kind of see what the row looks like via color. Yeah, this will be here. This is the same color as that. I guess all of this will be even below. So I don't know if the camera can pick up. Oh, I'm missing a yellow. Holy shit. I don't know if the camera can pick up, but there's actually 2 different color blues here. There's a really light blue, like a sky blue. This is almost mint, but there's really not any green in it. Yellow, light orange, orange, and brown. And what's kind of neat about the brown is that there's blue, sky blue, double shot text. You can see it back there. The rest of these I think are, oh, they're actually brown. They're not black. That's neat. That's pretty cool. And my favorite thing about the set was only $38 with shipping, and it's PBT, double shot. I mean, like, not really a whole lot I can ask for. I have all the keys apparently. I was worried about the 7 key, and I even got two two different modifiers I can swap out. I'll probably use these. They're cool. Anyway, that's the random junk I got in this week. Sorry for being a little rambly, but I'll try to do one of these anytime I get like 3 or 4 packages and just open it. Hopefully you found this interesting. Take care.